This is a general reading for Aries for the month of April. Happy birthday, Aries. For some of you, you've already had your birthday in March. Others, you are going to have your birthday this month in April. And this is a general reading. If Aries is your sun or moon, rising, or Venus. And also if you are a cross watcher. And this is a general reading, so take what resonates and leave the rest. Now, I am offering, if you want your own personal reading, the information's down below. So if you would like a reading for your year coming up as a birthday present for you, consider that. Now, I've shuffled the cards, and today I'm going to be using the Light Seer deck. And I always meditate on the cards as I'm shuffling them. When I asked your spirit guides, they said, first they said, look ahead, not behind. Look at what's ahead of you. Now, if there's something in the past that was bothering you that's still there on your mind, it could be a time for healing, a time for letting go. And that is, for example, doing some rituals, maybe clearing out your aura, some meditation, putting anything that you want to get rid of on a piece of paper and transmuting it to the universe to create the space of that which you want to create in this year coming at. It's almost like treating this like your New Year's Eve, because it is a new year for you. It also said, I asked to show pictures, and they show me that ahead of you, I see like an abundance. It's a release of pressure off of your shoulders. Some of you have been, I always see, the old-fashioned millstone, which was, the millstone was this huge stone, of where they would grind the wheat or the grain, and the person would go around in a circle grinding the millstone, which would be very tedious. For some of you, you have felt like you've been, on a grind of the millstone, and wondering when you were going to have something taken off your shoulders, the heavy responsibilities that you've had in this past year. It is knowing that there's good ahead, and I see. That I asked the spirit guides to show me the pictures of what's ahead, or do they have any message? And first, it's about mending, healing any relationships, but it's also first healing yourself. Anything that you look at that you want to work on, replace, love yourself. That's basically, love yourself. And when you love yourself, the things that have been bothering you will heal and go away. It's taking care of yourself. As you heal yourself, then it will be, you'll be more open to receive love and the abundance of the universe. Now, some of you, I really appreciate, Aries, your support. If you're a subscriber, great. If you're not a subscriber, please subscribe. And some of you, why I'm bringing this up, I do read your comments, and also if you like the video, the thumbs up. But some of you are feeling like a lot of burden over a period of time. And a couple of things. One, timing, and it's the timing of the universe. And also ask your spirit team, ask your spirit guide, say, I need your help. And let it come to me. Anything that I need to know in which to move forward, please show me, either in signs or other people. Now, the people can serve as messengers, and they don't even know they're messengers necessarily. It could be, it's that synchronicity of the universe. So listen to the messages. Someone could be giving their own personal experience, and it resonates with you. Oh, what they're talking about, that really resonates with me. Spirit works through people. Spirit works in the universe. It's that synchronicity. I'll give you an example because I've had a lot of synchronicity in the last couple of weeks. One, I was getting my mammogram. You think, well, everybody, it's just a routine thing that, so it's not a big deal. Well, I'm in the room, and in the dressing room, we're waiting to go to the machine. There's a young lady who's also there waiting for her mammogram. And we get to talking. And, I said, oh, you're awfully young to be having a mammogram, which is really not true because breast cancer is occurring more and more in young women. And she said, oh, I'm 40, but I'm here because I injured myself, or I have a pain, and I wanted to get it checked out with a mammogram. It could have been like an accident or something, and she was feeling a pinch. And then I said, well, I'm following up because I've had breast cancer, so I have to get mammograms all the time. Then she explained all the people in her family who have had breast cancer, and some have died from it. I said, have you been tested genetically for the BRCA? Because I'm more and more familiar with, because I'm on Facebook groups, support groups. And no, she didn't know anything about it. I said, talk to your obstetrician gynecologist and get the genetic testing. With that many people in your family, the women who have breast cancer or uterine cancer, get it checked out, and your insurance will pay for the genetic testing. And then when she went in and had her mammogram, the radiologist, the tech, said the same thing. Oh, she said, yes, you need to talk to your doctor and have testing. And so the synchronicity was, and the other part was that she'd had an accident. So which is why she'd been there. She, I think, maybe bruised or something. I was in that room with her. I was supposed to give that message to her so that she could get the testing. And she had a little accident that got her in there for her mammogram. Now, the other example I'll give is that I worked in the hospital, and I talked to a patient one time. And he had been in like a minor car accident, and they did a scan on him. And in the scan, they discovered that he had cancer, which was detected in time because they did the scan. If he had not been in the accident, which wasn't really that serious. I mean, it was serious, but it wasn't a long-time effects from it. But that got him in there for the scan to diagnose that so that it could be treated in time. It's our spirit guides sometimes, putting people in our lives, putting situations in our lives that they're looking out for us. Look for the messages around you. It could be even someone talking about their hiring, or giving their own experience, and you're thinking, and that gets you thinking about how that is applying in your life. Be aware of how Spirit is talking to you, because that will help you. What's ahead is very good, Aries. Some of you are going, oh yeah, sure. I've had a bad year, and it's what you are thinking is that you're attracting. What's on your mind, you attract. So if you are thinking lack, that's what you're attracting, is lack. Speak as though you have it. The universe is unlimited. During this time of challenges globally, be prepared. And know that, be prepared. Like I am stocking up on basic foods that can be stored in case I can't get to the store, or or there's a shortage. So be prepared, but know that the universe is taking care of you. Now, I'm using the Light Seer deck. Nina's here with me, and she is adjusting to the new pup. She was being a little bit insecure, but now she knows she's the alpha. She's the mama girl, aren't you, Nina? You're the alpha. And she's telling Susie, my new little pup, who's the boss, in a nice way, that she's the alpha, and she's teaching Susie. Susie's my new little Chihuahua puppy, 10 months old, that I got from the Animal Foundation. She was a stray. She's been spayed because they won't send them out home until they are. And I do believe that Milo and my other dogs who've crossed over sent her to me. I do believe that. And when I went to pick her up at the shelter, I went to the clinic because that's where she had the procedure. And I get out, and there's a lady sitting on a bench, and she's holding a dog that looks just like Milo. Gray face, long hair, doxy ears. And it's like Milo saying, I'm giving, there's the joy, the playfulness, which is what a puppy is. So let's see what we have for you coming up, Aries. It's a time of celebration. It doesn't have to be people around you, but celebrate yourself. Celebrate where you are. Look at what you've accomplished. And ahead. There's wonderful things ahead for you. The very first card that we have, Aries, is the King of Pentacles. Susie, oh, okay. She's chewing on a plastic bottle. That's good. King of Pentacles. Could be a person, or it could be like financial freedom or a job. Crossed over by the Knight of Pentacles. Moving forward. It could be moving forward to a job or prosperity. Again, moving forward. It's action. At the base of it is the Ten of Pentacles. Well, look at that. This is the, it's the completion. It's having it all. So the King of Pentacles is having it all. You're moving forward, and behind you was the Moon. What's on your mind is the Strength card. That's a good card. Strength card is a good card because you've had a lot of strength. And, and the Four of Swords. The Strength card, if you look at this with the Lamb, and there's the Lion, it's saying that as you're going along, sometimes you feel like, giving up. If you look at and I always compare the marathon races, but as you're going along, sometimes if you look at the racers, they get really tired, or they have, they're barely getting across, and someone will come along and help them to get across the finish line. Know that the Strength card, that you keep your eye on the finish line, keep your eye on the goal, and that around you, people will help you to cross that finish line to your goal. Be it a person, your spirit guide, you're going to be helped. You're going to be obtaining your goal. All you have to do is reach out and ask. And there's, you have prosperity. It could be, do you know of anybody that is hiring? Do you know any jobs? Or, even a word of encouragement. Sometimes we get overwhelmed. And if, and people can give words of encouragement and share their own experiences. And that helps you with the strength. But this is like on your mind, don't give up. You're almost there. That you have the Four of Swords ahead. That's taking a break. Then we have the Emperor. The Seven of Swords. That's very good. The Magician. The new beginnings. What do you want to manifest? And the final outcome is the Ace of Swords. And you know how much I love the Ace of Swords and the Page of Swords. Ace of Swords with the Queen of Cups. The Magician with the Five of Pentacles. Oh. It's almost like the Five of Pentacles is money. And the magician, it's almost like reaching out and having it come to you. It's asking you shall receive, seeking you shall find. Well, and they say that, as far as the knowledge with Jesus in the Bible. I think that's what it is. But it's ask, and it will come to you. Ask. Because sometimes people don't know what you need. And this is asking for your spirit guides, the magician. Deciding what you want is the beginning, looking at meditating. Because this is like the crystal ball. Meditating, what do you want? And casting, and this is almost like a net. And so it's bringing in what you want. Look at the hands in that. Look at the net. And look at the, in the hat is the infinity. So it's unlimited about the money. You have felt a sense of maybe struggle, but know that, okay, that's interesting. So I see a book, but I see like the pages of the book, as you take a book, a hardback, and you go, and you see the pages flip through. That's almost like what's going to happen, that things will start, and it's, again, the synchronicity, everything in the flow. Everything will be in the flow. Once you're in the flow of life, things start falling into place. And part of that is meditating on what do you want to manifest, and moving forward towards that. Then we have the Seven of Swords with the Page of Pentacles. This is very good. It's moving forward. The Emperor. What's with the Emperor here? The Star. Destiny. So it's all things lining up. The Four of Swords with the Ace of Cups. So let's see. Do we have two? We've got the Ace of Swords and Ace of Cups. What's on your mind? The Strength card. Victory. You can get across the finish line. Behind you, Temperance. And at the base of it with the Ten of Pentacles comes the Eight of Wands, another victory card moving forward, abundance. And your reading is about, look at this, the Ten of Cups crossed over by the Eight of Pentacles. Now, Eight of Pentacles can represent work, a job, prosperity coming to you. So, with the two tens, it indicates an ending of a cycle. We're coming to the point of the ending of cycle, which makes perfect sense because it's the end of your year. And then we have two aces and the Magician, the beginning. Ace of Cups, Ace of Swords, beginnings, new projects are coming. Things are ending, projects are coming. So that book where you're flipping through the pages. And it's almost like the magician looking in and seeing what you want. And you could be flipping through the page. And then something catches your eye and you think, well, I think that's what I would like to do this next time, what to be working on. And clarity about what's coming up ahead. If you listen to your spirit guides, you're going to get a clear picture of the direction that you're going. Okay, and I do see this. The spirit guide or the message is the big arrow. So it could be a big arrow like a neon sign, or those sign flippers that are on the corners now. We'll see the sign flipper with an arrow, and they're almost pointing it for you. This way, go this way. This way is you do have free will. You can go whatever direction you want. But it's sort of like if you listen to them and they're saying, well, go this way. Like, look at this job, or look at this relationship, or this move. Someone's thinking about moving, relocating, and you're wondering, you're thinking about it, and you've been thinking about it wherever you're living. You don't feel like it's meeting all of your needs right now. So now you're looking at alternatives of other states, of other countries. And you're sort of pondering that. what do you know, and that you're thinking, well, should I go or should I stay? And part of it is going, is there's some either friends or family have told you how great this other place is. And so you're undecided about that. And there's a male, like a partner or something, that maybe he's the one that's encouraging you to do it. But you know, what I learned is wherever you go, there's going to be problems. I shouldn't say problems, but there's going to be challenges. And it could just be different challenges. Yeah. You know, maybe you're in a place that you don't like the weather, but you move and you find that the weather's even worse. I was on I'm on a couple of Facebook groups with about Portugal and the truth about Portugal. They're closed, but I mean, so you have to join the Facebook groups. But this one person said, I'm thinking about moving to Portugal. I'm very allergic to mold, and I thought it would solve my problem. Oh, you should have seen all the people responding, because Portugal has mold everywhere. It is notorious for mold, and people after they move there, they're like, oh, there's mold everywhere in my apartment. That's because it's very humid and they don't insulate. And so it's just dripping practically. And I had humidifiers in my house, and it was constantly dripping water outside from the inversion. You know, they were going all the time. Well, maybe you didn't know about the mold, and wherever you were, you didn't have mold, but you had other things that you didn't like. Maybe it was too hot in the summertime, or maybe it was too cold, and you were tired of shoveling snow in the wintertime if you lived someplace. So every place has some unique things, and so take your time in whatever you're going to decide that you're doing. Then we have yes. So your reading is, yes, you have 2 cards that are 10s that indicate it's an ending. You have the Magician, which is manifesting what you want. You have the King of Pentacles and the Knight of Pentacles, moving towards abundance. Now, the King of Pentacles could be a person. It could be a job. It could be some sort of financial freedom, a settlement. It could be a pension. Someone's thinking about a pension too. And then moving forward. So the King of Pentacles can be a person that's respected in the community for having money. It could be an organization. It could be money coming to you, and you're moving forward. This is the action. So you could be moving forward to a job, for example, a new house, because here is your wish fulfilled, the 10 of Cups, the happy conclusions. Look at the 10 of Cups and the children, and everything's great here. See that? And it's a completion, and it's about work, studying, working hard, and then it's moving forward. So it can be a new job. It could be a bonus. It could be a promotion. But there's something about being recognized for your hard work, because you're looking at actually the 8 of Cups. Look at all the responsibilities there and all of the multiple tasks. And if you look at her face, she's looking a little bit overwhelmed, like, what's next? What do I what chore, what work am I going to do? It's almost like the 9 of Wands, but it's money, it's lots of responsibilities, it's just staying focused on the task. Not much bliss in that. But then we have, happy conclusions. So it could be a promotion. It could be taking those skills to something else. Okay, is anybody going to go into a self-employment gig? No. Okay, so as things are changing in the job market globally, you have to look at where are you going to be in that, and transferable skills. Because it could be, people say, well, it was the only employer in our town, or there's not many jobs, or, and cancel all those. Because we are a global world, now we have remote jobs. We can learn a new thing, and we can remove, all over the planet. You can work from a place, a location. Now, part of that is fear. I get a sense that for some of you, you're saying, well, I'm too old to learn. I don't want to learn. I'm afraid I'm not going to be able to learn it. Those are all negative self-talk. Turn it around. Say, affirm. I learn new things. I love to learn new things. You see, you're attracting. What you're saying is you're attracting it. Focus this on a new opportunity. Focus this on learning something new. And you might surprise yourself. Because maybe when you first went into the job market, or it can be even for those who are new in the job market, that maybe those jobs didn't present themselves. They weren't available. But now it is. And when you have these new options, you realize how much you enjoyed it. You're learning something new, and it can really resonate with you. And rather than that Eight of Pentacles, looking at work and thinking every day, oh, I'm working, and it's sort of like, it's not even like the Seven Dwarfs where they're working in the mine and they're whistling. It's having a sense of enjoying going to work and learning something new. Because at the base of it is the Ten of Pentacles are moving forward. So abundance is going to be coming to you. You have the Ten of Cups. Claim it. Say, it's my birthday. I want my birthday present. Give me abundance in my life, and give me and open the pathway for abundance to flow easily and into my life. I receive it. My hands are open to receive from the universe, and it's coming to me effortlessly. I have the perfect job with people that I enjoy working with. I'm compensated well. I have good benefits, an easy commute. I have a happy home where there is love and understanding. Whatever it is you want, speak it, because whatever you speak is what you're attracting. I'm always able to find parking spots. I talk about I have parking karma. Always. I've always been able to find a spot right by the door or close to. If I can do that, why can't I do other things too and attract what I want? You can too. Attract and be like a magnet. Consider yourself a magnet for abundance, a magnet for happiness. Because behind you is things were hidden. Here's the moon. There were things that were not seen that you were to meditate on. And temperance. Be patient. Meditate on what you want for the future and be patient, because it's going to come to you. Because what's on your mind is, again, that strength card and victory. So someone's going to help you across the finish line, or maybe you're going to help yourself across the finish line. And there's the victory, the wreath of victory. Upside down. There's the wreath of victory. You're going to be victorious. And look at the hands outstretched to the universe to receive. Have the strength card. Don't give up. Do not give up, because it's just about there. And look at on her arm is the infinity again, unlimited. I don't know if you can see it, her arm that's raised. There it is. Abundance. So there's lots of messages about abundance here, because what's ahead is the Four of Swords. Is it's being in repose, looking at things, assessing for clarity about the Ace of Cups, which is new beginnings. Now, it could be a new home. It could be love. It could be a new project. What is it that you want? It can be many things for different people. Or love for yourself. Now, I think it's interesting, it just came to me, that see, she's here like in a nest. And it could be that you're looking for a new home, Or it could be that you're wanting a home. In that, it's like the Four of Rods. You want a home. You want the sense of family, the sense of, it's more than a physical place. It's the family members coming together, the love that is in those walls. And it doesn't have to be what love, but it's that sense of harmony, of sense of family, that each member of the family. Oh, Susie, what are you doing? Don't chew, honey. Don't you chew. You got all those toys. But it's a sense of a family. And a family doesn't have to be by blood. It can be by creating your own family. But it's creating that found family. Now, for some of you, I get a sense that there are members of your family, your immediate family, that you're concerned about. Members that they... Oh, yes. Okay. Susie, what are you doing, honey? There's someone that's got some issues, an older family member, like an adult child or an adolescent child or something. Okay. One who sort of hasn't found themselves yet. I don't know if it's a male. I get it's a male. Someone else is concerned about an adult child who picks danger, not a negative, well, I shouldn't say negative, chooses partners who are controlling and could be abusive. This is very general. It can be different families. And so it's really been bothering you on your heart there. And others, you worried about other family members. It's the nest and the family members. So, the thing is that everybody, unfortunately, has free will. And send them light and love. And then send them prayers. Light and love and prayers. And don't give up on them. I guess that's part of it. Don't give up on yourself and don't give up on them. So sometimes we feel that they're not meeting our path, and so we do not give them the support. But know that at some point they will come to you and ask for help, and do not turn your back out of being right. Of having given up, of having felt like you have done and done and done to help, and they're still making these choices, because sometime along the way it's going to work. It's going to they're going to get it, and then you're going to, if you're sending out the light and love, sending out the affirmations for them, and at some point it's going to switch around. For example, someone, maybe you have a family member who makes very poor choices and partners, and they keep going back to an abusive partner. That they lose friends that way, because they sort of give up on them. Know that it's something they work out, but they're going to need the support. And it's knowing that so many times. It takes so many times, several times, until they maybe leave that relationship, or they repeat and repeat, and it's going to take several times before they get it. It's the same as someone who has addiction. It can take several times before they get it, several times of treatment. So don't give up on them. Continue to send them light and love. Continue to send them light and love. Okay, so then we have here the Emperor and its destiny, good outcome. The Emperor can be government. It can be someone making a decision in your favor, or a message that you're going to hear. Can be like a judge. It can be a boss. It could be someone who's makes a decision about you. But it's very good. This is what's around you, is that good things are going to come to you, and it can be through an organization, a government entity, some sort of decision. Could be a job. It could be a settlement. It could be a benefit. Um, Could be a zoning. Someone's looking for some property and not looking for, has property, and they're dealing with government entities about zoning or some sort of permits or that sort of thing. It's going to be in your favor. Then we have here, moving forward, the Seven of Swords, and you're getting a message about Page of Pentacles. So the Page of Pentacles, it says, move forward, you get a message, and whatever a situation is that you passed, the Five of Swords has now been changed to the Seven of Swords, which is lessons learned moving forward. No longer stuck in that, and you're getting a Page of Pentacles. It could be the Page of Pentacles, then you feel free to move forward. Or you left whatever was creating these, the swords, the Five of Swords, which can be deception, deceit, argument, whatever that is, and as a result of leading that, you get a message about money. So it's some sort of thing about messages that you're free to move forward. The message could then help you to move forward, moving out of that, or you've already decided you're going to move anyway, and the message comes. Because you have your Magician, which is the beginning, and it's what do you want to manifest, and it's about money. Now, the Five of Pentacles often is lack, slowness, but it could be delay. It could be a delay. Remember God's time. The time is the right time. Whatever it is, the time is the right time. The final outcome is here. The Ace of Swords, clarity about as the Queen of Cups. Now look at that. She's receiving from the heavens. So it's clarity, information. That's what the Ace of Swords are. This is the enlightenment and receiving from the heavens. I think that it's enlightenment. It's sort of like the switch goes on for some of you, that you've been struggling, and the switch goes on. You get clarity about how to attract, and then you see that it's coming from the universe. It's like a lesson. Oh, there it is. So it's the clarity, and know that it will come to you. Now, I always recommend Julie Poole, and I read that she has a sale on her books, and she has Manifestation 101, and even little videos that are like 10 minutes long. I'm removing those barriers that are like past, the messages that we received over the years, and how to remove those in order to attract. And the reason I like her is she's applied what she is teaching, and so she's manifesting as she's teaching us. It's not just idle. She, and if you listen to that one book, her second book, she talks about 5 years ago. It's probably now 6 years ago, when she was in Spain, and she thought that she would have her Spanish experience, and she was so stuck. She had to ask people on her YouTube to help her financially to get out of Spain. And she was in deep debt. And now she's just bought a lovely house in the UK. She practiced what she learned. She will share that. Okay, and this is the message from your guides. Ask your guides, and let's see what the message has for you, Aries. And this is almost getting to be like this reading is for your year almost. I'll do a year for you, Aries. Angels and archangels and spirit guides. What is the message for our Aries? Okay. And the card we have is Success, number 48. Success, look at that. Well, that's a pretty good card to get. Isn't it 48? Okay. Your nature spirit's message to you. Congratulations. Your creations are on their way as surely as after a successful planting and cultivating season, the harvest happens. Here. Stay attention during the last phase. Be confidently patient. That's the Temperance card. And wait for the timing of nature. That's your Five of Pentacles. So there it is. Success is coming to you. There's the Oracle card, confirming what the cards say and what your spirit guides have been saying. Listen. Listen to what your spirit guides are saying through their messages that you follow with your intuition or people around you delivering the message. Now I'm going to pull the career and life. Angels and archangels. I'll put this right here. Let's see. Can you see that there? Yeah. Let's see if we move this here. There's your success card. Right there. Okay. Okay. Right here. Susie, what you doing? Oh, you are so busy. And Susie got toys. No, Alexa. Do not like smart houses. Angels and archangels and spirit guides. And angels and archangels and spirit guides. What is the message that you have? Okay. And this is for our wonderful Aries. Okay. There we go, and here's the card. Prickly situation. You need both tact and diplomacy to reach your goals. The struggle is worth the prize. Work around the issue and use a gentle touch. So you did have some cards around you that supported some of the tarot cards. Like the Strength card, you had the Strength card grounding you. So you use your diplomacy. And you also had the Temperance card, remember. So be temperate. This could be in a lot of situations. You know, it can be settlements. It can be jobs. It can be, working around a job or domestic. And it says you need both tact and diplomacy to reach your goals. The struggle is worth the prize. Work around the issue and use a gentle touch. Okay. I'll put that right there. And we're going to pull the wisdom of the Oracle and a Louise Hay. And angels and archangels and spirit guides. What is the message, the card that we have for our wonderful Aries? That little noise is Susie with her toys. Okay. Flexible. Look at that, number 19. Be flexible. So, be temperate. Wait. Move forward. Those are all, be flexible. God's timing. The universe's timing. So be flexible. And it may not look the way you think it should look, but be flexible. Listen to the universe. Because changes are coming. Things are not the same as they were 5 years ago, 10 years ago, pre-COVID. COVID really made a big difference on the planet. Big, big difference. So be flexible. Things are not the way they were. Okay. Or it could be that you got hired, that you were going to work remotely, and now they say, oh, now you got to work at the in the building pit. And, I was thinking why they wanted to do that besides the control issue. But it also has to do with the economy of the buildings and the services around there for the employees. So you have lots of empty buildings that people bought that are empty, they were getting rent. So there's loss there. So part of it is to get people to work back in the buildings again, and maybe they have a long-term lease, so they needed to use the building anyway. So get the people back there, and then you have all of those services around the buildings for the people that are in the buildings working. For example, the cafes, the coffee places, the businesses around there that people stop at during their lunchtime or before and after work. So it has to do with the economy, not just getting people around so that they can be managed. Okay, now the Louise Hay card right here. And this is the last card. Thank you so much for the support of the channel. I really appreciate all of you, Aries. If you're not a subscriber, consider it. It helps the channel. If you like the video, thumbs up. That helps the channel. Share it with your friends. Tell them about it. And I'm still waiting to upgrade some. I'm waiting for my tech person, who's very busy, to help me. And I've also had a lot on my plate in the past since I moved to Vegas, because I've had at least 2 medical appointments every week, so that I can, get back into getting my medical needs met, which I didn't have in Portugal. And the card that we have here is right here. Okay. I am open and receptive to new avenues of income. Well, isn't that something? We just talked about jobs, changes. I now receive my good from expected and unexpected sources. Remember, also ask. I'm an unlimited being, accepting from an unlimited source and an unlimited way. I am blessed beyond in my fondest dreams. Someone has a room or a couple of rooms in your big house. And you hadn't thought about renting them out. However, then it's word of mouth. You have to be screened very carefully. But I think there's people that know people. And it will help you to bring in some income. And it will help with the housing issue that we are encountering now of not enough affordable housing. This just came to me for someone that you're wondering how you're going to supplement your income with costs going up. So it's helping someone who needs housing, affordable housing, and it helps you. Okay. And now we're all through with the reading. Happy birthday to you, Aries. And where is my Susie? There she is. Nina, who is right here working, and she's going to be doing the card of the day later on. And Susie, who's right over there on the couch. We are sending you light and love from Las Vegas. Thank you.